8 billionaires who drive embarrassing cars. Alice Walton. You don't need to spend your money on groceries at a huge retailer like Walmart when you're the heiress to the Walton wealth. Since Lillian Bettencourt's demise, Alice Walton, the heiress to the Walmart empire, has become the world's richest woman. Alice, like her father, Sam Walton, doesn't need flashy cars to feel like a millionaire. She proudly owns a 2006 Ford F-Series. According to CNBC, the car is in the Walton family's DNA, as Sam Walton drove a 1979 model until his passing in 1992. Larry Page. Google Larry Page to learn more about the co-founder of Google. Alphabet Incorporated, Google's parent business, is led by Page as its CEO. Page gets paid $1 each year for his tireless work, the lowest wage a CEO may receive. He's unconcerned about the low wage because Page is worth $50 billion. Page was awarded the Marconi Prize in 2004, an annual honor that recognizes achievements and breakthroughs in the field of communications. Despite his investment in Tesla, Page's daily vehicle is a Toyota Prius. Page is adamant about driving environmentally friendly autos. Sergey Brin. According to CNBC, Larry Page isn't the only one who owns both Google and a Toyota Prius. Sergey Brin, Page's partner, shares his partner's enthusiasm for hybrid vehicles. Brin is a computer scientist and the CEO of Alphabet Incorporated, Google's parent company. Brin, like his partner, is worth $50 billion. Brin was born in Moscow and moved to America when he was 6 years old. Brin met Page while studying for a PhD in computer science at Stanford University. Brin was the brother-in-law of YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki. Steve Ballmer. The majority of Microsoft executives shared two characteristics: they are billionaires and they drive cheap automobiles. Ballmer was a former Microsoft CEO and the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers. His father was a manager at Ford Motor Company, therefore he grew up driving Fords. That might make sense if Ballmer were a middle-class person rather than a billionaire. In honor of their 1 millionth automobile, Ford CEO Alan Mulally presented Ballmer with a new Ford Fusion Hybrid in 2009. Sync, an in-vehicle communications and entertainment system, is standard on the hybrid. According to CNBC, the automobile was worth $28,000 at the time. Jim Walton. Being Sam Walton's youngest son entitled you to certain benefits that the majority of the world cannot comprehend. Walton was the 16th richest person in the world at the start of 2018. Walton can afford any truck he wants because to his $40 billion net fortune. Walton followed in his sister's footsteps and bought a used pickup truck. He recently purchased a Dodge Dakota. Walton, 70, is a member of the Walmart board of directors and the CEO of the family-owned Harvest Bank. Walton's mid-size pickup has been out of production since 2011. Steve Wozniak. Known as Woz, he is frequently referred to as. Steve Wozniak is an inventor, electronics engineer, and programmer from the United States. Despite the fact that Wozniak's net worth is only estimated at $100 million, he would have been a billionaire if he hadn't been so kind. Wozniak sold his shares to friends at a low price before the IPO to support some of the early Apple employees who had started the company. At the age of 68, Wozniak has earned fortune that most of us can only dream of. Despite the fact that he can afford any car he wants, Wozniak drives around town in a Chevrolet Bolt. Mark Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg, Facebook's co-founder and chairman, is projected to be worth $50 billion. In 2016, Zuckerberg was rated 10th on Forbes' annual list of the world's most powerful people. Given that Zuckerberg wears the same color t-shirt almost every day, you'd think he'd have a Pagani Huayra to compensate for his dress choices. Zuckerberg's thrifty tendencies extend to the vehicles he drives. He does, however, own a Honda Fit, which is sold as a Jazz in India. According to Kotick, the automobile sports a 1.5-liter engine that produces 117 horsepower. In addition, Zuckerberg owns a Golf GTI and an Acura TSX. Warren Buffett. Buffett, who does not squander money, utilized a coupon to pay for his and Bill Gates' meal at a McDonald's in Hong Kong. Berkshire Hathaway's chairman and CEO is Warren Buffett. Many financial analysts consider Buffett to be history's greatest successful investor. Buffett, who has an estimated net worth of $88 billion, is known for being frugal. Buffett drove a 2006 Cadillac DTS before purchasing a new 2014 Cadillac XTS for $45,000. Buffett got rid of the car after his daughter, Susie, told him that driving it was embarrassing for him.